Hello, welcome back. Grimrock Temple 2, that's where I am. Right, so I got this far. Grimrock Temple 1 took me a while. Still can't look at my map, as always. I took a quick peek back at my old Let's Play of this. It seems like this is basically, like, the last real level in the game, so I'm actually closer to the end than I thought. This is only level 10. But like 11, 12, and 13 all went by kind of in the blink of an eye. They're very quick. Okay, I poked my head down here, I picked up a round key, and that's all I did. There was something I needed to do with managing equipment. You're wearing a bone amulet? That's useless. Okay, so I have this Circlet of War. I think I'd rather put this on you than the Lurker Hood, because I don't care hugely about your evasion. You have a lot anyway, for some reason. Yeah, you have the most of anyone even without that. I guess it's this other lurker gear here. That's fine. But yeah, I'd much rather have you have the extra strength because that does increase your damage by 2. Okay, 2 is nice. And you don't really need the evasion because you shouldn't be taking damage in the first place. Bombs are not as good as I thought. I was noting when I was throwing them before that they seem to actually just do less damage generally than my normal attacks. So I should definitely prioritize attacking much higher than bombs. If I'm coordinated enough, maybe I can throw them super quick while attacks are on cooldown for a little bit of extra damage, but these aren't super good. The frost bombs are really good. They're completely different from the other 3. So frost bombs are still definitely worth using when I need to. But again, I'm like... Even though it seems like I'd only be about 3/4 of the way through the game, I'm actually super close to the end here, it seems like. So I might be able to finish this today if I don't run into any surprises. Like, I'd be happy if I found a bunch more stuff than I found the first time and could actually keep going for longer, because I know I didn't find all the secrets. I didn't find the Turum thing, whatever that was. I mean, sure, I found plenty of notes from him, but I never found his, the thing you can find in here, apparently. Okay, that figures. You're an ice... Oh, you're not an ice lizard. You're not an ice lizard at all. Okay, ice lizard's there. He'll be on me as soon as he gets a chance. Can't open that. Okay, see, now... I don't think I can use... Well, I can use fire bombs on him, sure. Shock bombs, sure, why not? Alright, I survived that encounter, sort of. I could reload, but I don't feel like it. Hey, Father Jimbo. We've just gotten started here. And I've already had somebody die. Oh boy, which means I get to walk through this twisty hallway again. Oh, there was some more equipment stuff I needed to do. Right, you're wearing the Spirit Mirror Pendant. Somebody suggested switching that back to Zawin. Should I do that? Do I want him to level up or her? Because I would really like to see what Master Assassin is. Okay, so... Since both of these need 3 more level ups to get to level 50 in one of their skills, it does make more sense to give it to him because he's slightly closer. I don't think I'm going to see Spellcraft 50 or Assassination 50. There just isn't enough game left to for those things to happen, I think. But I can hope. Maybe it'll happen somehow. Right, Guillotined Man does not need me. How did I... That's the way down. That's the treasury, so I go this way. Here we go. I could farm the ice lizards. Maybe I'll see how effective that is if I get toward... If I'm, like, have one piece of the mechanism still to put in, and I'm close-ish to level 15. I'll think about it. I'm currently halfway through level 12. So I'll definitely hit 13 with everybody. That's pretty much guaranteed to happen. I feel like there was a bunch of stuff on level 12 that I just didn't really see when I beat this the first time. I just kind of rushed past some stuff that I could have done there. But there are also definitely other secrets just earlier on in the game that I did not find. I think I'm supposed to put some like glowing gem or something on that shelf and that opens that door. I remember it's something like that happening here. Yeah. Yup, definitely. Both of those things. Okay, so extra tar beads. You're gonna shoot something. Probably. Oh yeah, there's a... I have to escort your white glob through those gates with, like, these two buttons, I think. Yeah, so that pushes that. This, I think, opens this and closes this. Okay, right, so I don't have an Orb of Radiance anymore. I could put a torch in this hand. You know what? I'm going to put a torch in that hand. It'll be just nicer to look at like that. Because, where are my torches? Anybody have any torches? I know I had some. There they are. Okay. I don't really use throwing axes that much. I'd rather have the extra light. Yeah, okay, so an empty shelf there. Another one back toward the entrance. There's a red gem. A pressure plate. So if I put the red gem here... I seem to remember that gem doing something. If I put it on... Maybe it's this shelf or this shelf. Okay. I'm going to deal with this insect thing that's buzzing around. Wherever it's gone. There we go. Round keyhole. I already used that? Yeah, that was where the thing opened. I have come to the realization that you can only traverse through the dungeon starting from the top of the mountain. I think the dungeon was designed that way, but why? Why indeed? Who designed this dungeon anyway? Okay, this room has nothing anymore. So what I need to do here, that's a weird door. The inner sanctum. Oh yeah, we saw the outer sanctum on the previous floor. There's a Goromorg in there. I can hear him moving around. Yep. So that's our first encounter with these guys. Before I do that... Okay, I don't need rocks for puzzles anymore. There's a key. Wait, so that opened... Oh, you're in there. I see. It looked like that was empty. I'm standing in a bad spot. I'm standing in a very bad spot. Let's use one of those. And then get away. Okay, that worked. Nice. Okay. So what did I just do? It's easy to lose my place in battle. I do want to put the white glob through there to do a thing. Wait, but that's not what... There isn't a receptor over here. Am I where I think I am? Maybe I need to open that wall first or something, because, like, okay, sure, I can do this. Or no, not that. I can do this. But why would it matter? It wouldn't. Okay, so this needs to open first, or something like that, because... Oh, maybe like this. Uh-oh. Okay, see, now I'm just expecting... There we go. Now I'm just expecting throwing axes in her hand. They don't do that much extra damage when I throw them, though, because she's not really trained at throwing weapons, so I think it's really just not worth it. Perhaps I should have healed up before I started this encounter. I have a spare antidote. You can have it. Which also means that I have 2 spare flasks. I think that's the correct number of spare flasks to keep around, because then I can brew 2 buff potions for front party members. Isn't there another one of those bugs around here? Where'd it go? Ouch. Yeah, oh, there was another lizard, I see. Okay, so I need to step away. Which is which? Are you the one I've been beating on? I hope so. I guess it doesn't matter. No, that was the one. Okay. Whoa! Those are really hard to backstab, just because of the particular way that they turn. It's not easy to do. Alright, I think I'm at the point where I can probably be picking up these steaks. Some of them, at least. I still have that pie. I should probably rest. His disease is finally gone. I haven't had a dream on this floor yet. I guess I'm not far enough into it for that to happen. Or maybe the dreams are done. There's not much point to them at this point. They've been established well enough by now. Okay, so I put a key in a keyhole that opened some things. Once again, combat has disoriented me. Here we go. Yeah, so that has to go there. Some extra food, sure. Good idea. Thank you for the reminder. I'm so bad about remembering to do that. At least somebody's paying attention. Hey, there's the Gauntlets of Valor. Wait, what? Just sort of sitting right there. And it wasn't even a secret. Okay. When did this open? I don't have the leg plates of Valor. I don't know where to get those. I hope they're still coming up, because otherwise I missed them. Alright, I don't feel like I found those gauntlets my first time through here, though. And they were just kind of sitting there in the open, so that's weird. Do I have that red gem on me? No, it's in that spot. Let me keep that with me. Oh, I see. So it's pressure plate plus one of these shelves means that door opens. I see. Okay, so I won't do the white glob thing yet. Let's see what's over here. That's just the way back up. I've already been there. Okay. But what I could do, if it were to make a difference... Well, why would that make a difference? It might make a difference. Let me just see. If I go around and put this here, nothing happens. Okay. Yeah, there's some weird stuff to do with this red gem. I forget exactly how it works. I'm just going to keep it with me, I guess. Okay, cool. They are on this level. Great. Good to know. Right, okay, so Inner Sanctum is what's going to open with this. Alright, I'll just keep my eye out for them here. Save again. Which is which? Okay, that's what I thought. What do you do? That, apparently. Does it close this? I'm staying here. I remember all this. I'm not really seeing it in person. I guess I can sneak in here a little bit. Okay, yeah, Goromorgs. These cast nasty magic. Oh, hey, you're frozen. I don't really want to be in here to fight. Why don't you come out here? Let's do this on my terms. I know those can't reach me. Shield's gone. Nice, that was quick. This works too, I guess. Ow! Right, yeah, those ice shards are like really nasty. So those two party members were at full health. They're going to die instantly if they get touched by Goromork magic. That's good to know. Also, I may have just gotten myself cornered. Where's the way back up? Isn't it? I thought it was here. It's not. Is it here? Yeah, it is. No, it's not. So you've found your way in there. Good for you. I really need to know where this stairway is. I can hear a Crystal of Life through the wall somewhere, but I can't get to it. So that's nice. I hope that's locked him out, but I'm locked out too. There's an uncut curtain. How is the stairway not right here? I guess I'm not where I think I am. There's like two different places that look very similar around here. Maybe taking the red gem closes off the stairway? Because that's the way into where I just was. So I'll put this back. Or it was through... Okay, so if I press this button, it's this way. Yeah, it's in here somewhere. There we go. Alright, hopefully I'll have access to a crystal on that level soonish. Why don't you eat a piece of pie? Oh, that's not... Okay, in Grimrock 2, the piece of pie fills you up all the way from 0 to 100%. In this one, it's less filling. I was hoping it would give me like a stat boost or something, but it didn't. I'm sure he enjoyed it, though. Okay, so don't let ice shards touch me. The way I've built my party, these two do not have anywhere near enough defense. Do I still have that? I do still have the frostbite necklace. I'll give it to... Well, no, you're wearing the spirit mirror. I'll give it to you. Well, okay, then that just means I had to swap those resistances around, so that doesn't really matter. Hard to say. I mean, it didn't look too moldy or anything. Probably not much less gross than just like a raw cut of meat that came off of a dinosaur you just killed. Or, you know, a bug, or, Oh, hey, actually, I picked up a thing that I wanted to look at. When I get to it. You have to die first. There's another one of those around, but somewhere I found... Rotten pit bread. This was found in the pit with the Valor chestplate, I believe. Cuirass of Valor. I don't know if this is different from... It looks the same, like it has the same icon. I wonder if maybe this would give me disease or something. High preservation spell. Yeah, that's a good one. Alright, torches burn out too quick. I'm just not going to bother with them. And I have wounded throwing axes a few times, so you go away, you cast that. I'll just deal with the blue light. Okay, so I only took one hit during that combat, but it did kill 2 people, so it was a very good hit. Alright, so pull chain there. Place to get poisoned here. Oh, that's right. If I walk in here as all those doors are opening and stuff, it'll look like it's just a hallway straight to this thing, and you step there, you get poisoned, it seems like there's nothing. Then the rest of those walls open, and Goromorg's attack. Okay, so pull chain this side, pull chain that side. Alright. Don't need those. I did want to see if they do any extra damage to enemies if I throw them, though, because I'm curious. Alright, let's see what this does. It does disease him, but it is filling. Okay. Just curious. Uh-oh. Alright, let's see. It did 0 damage. Ah! Ah! Okay, there's his Crystal of Life. I think I'd rather be here. Wait, what hit you? Why did you take damage? They know how to open doors! Whoa, I didn't know that! What? Okay, so he's... I can reach you with melee weapons, but not spells in that position. This is very bad. I need you to be frozen or something, or die or something. Either way is fine. Just don't... Okay, there we go. Because if the other one had found its way in here, I would have been dead for sure. Okay, that was pretty good. I didn't know they could do that. Boy, those ice shards are fast. Like, I was already moving out of the way, but it wasn't quick enough. Alright, so I know my way back, kind of. Yeah, what are you doing there? Where did you come from? I mean, okay, to be fair, it is your temple, so I'm invading your space. Alright, I want you to get as much experience as I can give you. So I don't want to do any combat with you dead. And there's no potion of resurrection or crystal shards of healing or anything like that in this game, so if you die, the only way to resurrect is at a crystal. Which is fine, the crystals are pretty plentiful. Possibly. I think resistances are keeping these two alive. Or actually, no, you might be right, come to think of it. Because I was dodging to the left. So maybe it is the sort of thing where if I'm like halfway between these two tiles, it could hit some party members and not others. Huh. Yeah, I keep finding, like, I didn't notice this at all the first time I played this, but I keep finding things that make it seem like this is not nearly as tile-based as I expected it to be. Just weird little bits and pieces like that. Yeah, okay, so party works that way too. Weird. What a strange detail. Alright, crystal saved, but I'll save myself the trouble of going around that spiral again. So I think the reason that got everybody that time. The reason that I always... but it didn't do much damage. Weird. The reason I always found ice shards nastier than these guys' other spells is probably because of how quickly it travels. And how, like, it seems to get to a place before it looks like it gets there. it's extremely hard to dodge. Like the lightning bolt, the frost bolt, the fireball. Do these cast frost bolt? The lightning bolt and the fireball at least can be dodged, but as soon as ice shards is happening, it's just happening, and there's no doing anything about it. Alright, these don't have as much health as I remembered. They're not so bad. Oh hey, I didn't... There's nothing there. Right. So I need to find my way back to the place... Yeah, past this door. So there's a wind gate there that appeared when I pressed a button. Some other stuff happened out here too. I hear a lot of things walking around. I hear a crab, I hear a, possibly an ogre. Red thing in the room was a red gem or something. It's on that shelf. Which shelf it's on determines which door opens there. I think there's a thing I need to do with it. Oh, it's how I open the iron door on this level, isn't it? I have to bring it from the beginning. Well, I might as well get it now then. Oops. Don't step there. So yeah, it's this weird little bauble that while this pressure plate is held, if it's on this shelf, that door opens. If it's on this shelf, that door opens. These two shelves have never had anything on them though, and I tried putting the gem there and nothing seemed to happen. I'll just take it with me. I kind of need it if I want to get back to the stairs though, so I need to remember how to do that if I'm in a hurry. So I'd like to be through there. Oops. Well, okay, I got through there. So that crystal's accessible. Oh, and I think... Well, there we go. Crookhorn longbow. I don't have a bow user, but that's nice. So why is the iron door here? That's not the whole level, right? There's more level than this. I hear lots of things happening. Yeah, that's the way down. Okay, so that's weird. Okay, so this is level 11. This is the tomb. There's nothing to do here yet. This level is sealed. So I was remembering this level being sealed as what happened on level 8, but that level 8 was something different entirely. And here's the prison. Prison. Yep. The third level style. It only shows up in this level and the one below it. I can't get in here because I don't have a prison key. Okay, I see. So, level 2, Grimrock Temple 2, level 10 is kind of short if you just want to go down, but just going down isn't the point. I need to get that key to get anywhere. Alright, that one has a button. I hear a lot of flapping wings. There you are. I'm glad I checked that way first. Okay, they do poison bolts. So they cast one spell from each elemental school, but for some reason the one they choose for ice is not frostbolt, but ice shards. And somehow it's much more effective. Yeah, that hit me. I was fully off that tile and it still hit me. It's like it just remembers I was on the tile a moment ago and it still hits me. Maybe. I know in the second game that was possible. I've definitely had situations where I cast one Frostbolt, it froze a thing, I ran out its freeze timer, I cast another Frostbolt, I heard the noise, I saw the textures change slightly, and it refroze. I don't think I've seen it happen during this playthrough. I don't know if it's a thing that can't happen, or if it just happens not to have happened because of the low probability of freezing. Oh, a dream. The broken mechanism controls the portal. From there we can escape. I'm still too weak to move, but I'm glad you're making progress. I need to gather my strength so we can leave together. We will not be leaving together. I think at the very least if I were to throw another frost bomb at something that's already frozen, it would refreeze it. I guess I've never tried that though. Those things are kind of precious, so I don't want to waste them. So lots of angles to open this room. It's a known hazard. Okay, so that's a less known hazard. Since there are lots of angles to open this room, it's probably just here by itself and won't lead to more stuff like that other one might have. So unlike a lot of other enemies, it doesn't seem like I can stun those into not attacking. They're just too quick for that. Hey! Greaves of Valor! I got the full set. Where are you? Okay, Knight in a Shining Armor is what the achievement is called. Oh hey, and I never found the leg plates. That's weird. Where might those have been? I must have missed a secret somewhere. Or no, those were in the treasury. That's where it was. I opted not to spend a gold key on them. I remember. Okay, so food is finally running slightly lower than it was. I can stop wasting it now, I guess. I probably still have enough to last me to the end of the game. Wasn't I able to see this from 3 angles? I was. Okay, so that can act as a hotel room at least. As I like to call them. A safe place to sleep. Game saved. I don't really need those. Whoa. Ouch! That hurts. Somewhere around here there's a crystal. There's something behind it. There's a whole bunch of loot. Hang on. That's a place I want to be. Oh yeah, and this non-opening well, no, that opened for the red gem, sure. Yeah, hey, how's it going? Is there, like... There isn't some secondary secret in here. Let's hear that noise again. So I want to be behind there, however I get there. Are those More violent the further down I get? Well, that is something that Turam said once. I never noticed that the effect is different. That was very short, but it did seem to shake more than I was used to. I'd really like to be behind that Crystal of Life. And it's kind of like right over in this direction. Looking for any opening mechanisms that might be around here. There wouldn't be. No, I don't think I could snatch it off the shelf and then get in there and put it. And I would also. Whoa, that's right. I forgot they could do that. All right, I don't think I can hit you with a frostbolt right now. I can get one ready though. Where am I? Oh, hey. Thank you for freezing him. That could have been a problem otherwise. 1,000 experience is pretty good. 195, not as much so. Where is this? I hear the crystal. If I hear the crystal, I want to be wherever is behind it. Yeah, this is the wall that needs to open, I think. That's my impression. How would I do that? Full helmet. I already have one of those. Aha! You! Okay. Fire coral. Don't need those. I've seen similar crystals in the temples of Nex, but compared to these huge formations, they were withered and lifeless. Those crystals certainly didn't have enough power in them to bring a fallen companion back to life. I wonder how many times I can still cheat death. So this note, as I noted the first time I played this raises some questions about Turam. Did he have companions? Was he going to the crystal himself when he was dead and resurrecting? Like, he's talking about cheating death here. He's talking about fallen companions being brought back to life. There's no allusion to him having a party other than that. I feel like that might just be a small oversight on the part of the writers, but it raises some questions for sure. There were more ways to go out here. I should go there before I step on that thing. Frost bombs. Poison bombs. I only had one of those. Okay, so there's another door here. With a less obvious way to open it. There's no trapdoor on that pit. Let me see what's down here. A crab somewhere. A crab right there. So this would be the tomb right here that I'm in now. I'm going to take a lot of damage here. Maybe. Maybe not. No, I don't want his inventory. Okay, crabs are not as much of a threat as they used to be. Also, you leveled up. You need this. So this is part of the tomb. I don't need shurikens. Frost bombs. I'm getting a lot of bombs lately. So stairs are here. I think that's all there is to see in this pit. Seems like it. I should probably, though, Oh, that's how I get to the other side of that. I see. This seemed like a nice place to sleep. My mage only ever has full energy when I actually touch a crystal. I don't ever have the patience to wait for him to... Shield of the Elements. Okay, that's nice. Okay, well that's for... Hey, does the Valor set have a set bonus? How would I tell? So you just do protection plus 15. Are there set bonuses in this game? 26, 10, 16, 7. 26, 10, 16, 7. If there are, this set doesn't have a bonus. Unless it's resistance? No. What's giving you all this fire resistance? Oh, that. Right. Okay. And I don't need this anymore. That's a strictly better version of this. Mm-hmm. Ah, that's where your fire resistance is coming from. I see. You do have a shuriken collection. I guess I could add those to my collection, but it's not too important. It's kind of funny how the way to get to that secret is just to jump down this pit. That's all there is to it. That's one way to hide something, I guess. Okay, so this was possibly the way forward. How rude! Do you keep shooting, or is it just once? It looks like it's just once. Ornate keyholes, 2 of them. Okay. I am in the inner sanctum now. The inner sanctum was the thing that I opened at the beginning of the floor with the white glob through the gates. The shrine and the caverns. I remember the caverns. I don't remember the shrine. I should be at full health. Oh, I remember the shrine now that I see it. This is a pretty neat place. It's a rather tough combat encounter. So see all these grills? Guess what's going to come out of those? And I don't think I can neutralize this with the item swap trick. Or maybe I can. Okay. But if I wanted to do this combat encounter, that's how I would do it. Okay, so those just got filled up with tentacles. I was fairly certain, yeah, at the same time as that, Goromorgs appear. Wait, that one doesn't have tentacles. Neither does that one. Okay. So, I'm not playing this very smart, you might notice. But somehow the game didn't punish me for it. So I can fight those totally on my own terms. Okay, let's save here. Why not? I kind of just got really lucky with my dodging there. It really seems like the damage on that Ice Shard spell is highly variable. It did like 15 damage to everybody, then it did like 160 damage to everybody. Well, not the back two, because they're alive. Don't know how that works. How many steps back? 2, 3. Nice. Okay, and then I can just fight tentacles on my own time. They're easy enough. This is silly. Pretty good experience for those. Especially for something that doesn't really pose me a threat anymore. One thing that I like about this game is the way that your power scales as you level up isn't too extreme. Like, tentacles showed up first on level 4, and they're not completely trivial now. Like, if I let those hit me, I would still take a lot of damage. Like, things that were threatening at the start kind of stay threatening. I mean, like, the snails aren't anymore, and the herder is not too much. Other than for their herding abilities, but, yeah, a lot of things stay threatening. 50% faster attack rate with melee weapons. That sounds nice. She might get that. If I can squeeze one more level up out of stuff, she'll have that. Sure would like to get 2. I also would like you to participate in combat, so have some energy. He got paralyzed. I forgot that was a thing. That thing has such a long cooldown. I don't think I can backstab a tentacle. They're like slimes. They don't really have a front or back. If I'm seeing this right. Okay, well that was the shrine. Is there anything along the edges of it? Don't think I've ever checked this before. That one torch is one too many. Not seeing anything so far. I don't suppose this would do anything. Nope. Okay, well, that's the shrine. Yeah, that's true. Yep. There is definitely a significant increase. So things do scale. It's just not as extreme as some RPGs where, like, early game enemies become totally trivial. Like, if I were dropped into a pit with 4 snails surrounding me, there's a good chance my back party members, at the very least, would die. I wouldn't just be able to, you know, kill, and then be just instantly done with them. Ooh, these guys. Okay, this is the caverns. Yep. I remember this room. They don't look any different, but they're constructed a little bit differently from other parts of this. A little bit more organic shapes there. And they're full of ogres. I really enjoy fighting ogres. I talked about this with the ice lizards. I didn't think they're a particularly fun enemy to fight. The ogres, on the other hand, are one of the best ones. They're just super satisfying. They're big and slow, but if I make a small mistake, then they can just... they can't go down pits. If I make a mistake, like I kind of did there, then I can just instantly get killed by one. So it's like high risk, but easy to manage if you know what you're doing. That doesn't do any damage. Okay. Level up cycles, getting there. You get swords. Flurry of slashes, nice. Chain of attacks. I don't think I've ever seen that actually happen. I wonder if there will be actual multiple attacks if that does its thing. Energy +5, health +5, dexterity +1, double attack speed with swords. I see, so attack speed seems to be the thing that you generally get. Oh no, attack power +20 with an axe. Interesting. Attacks ignore enemies' armor. Okay. It doesn't say what Master Assassin does. I wonder if it's something like backstabbing's an instant kill or something like that. I don't know. I've been wandering in the same area for a long time. My provisions are running out, but I think this cavern is my best bet for finding a hidden room or some creatures I could hunt for food. I hear an ice lizard. You can hunt those for food, I guess, if you really want to. Oh, he's in there. I see. Alright, so I should go down those pits and see what's there. But I do want to take a nap first. I guess I don't need it too badly, but you're kind of out of energy. More than I'd like. In fact, could I do this quicker? Oh, hi. What are you doing there? Did you get lost on your way to the shrine? Where is that Crystal of Life? Yeah, it's too far back to bother. Although I hear it. If it's just over here... See, now all I'm doing is going and getting myself lost. I hear that crystal, though. Like, that sound is all around me, but not where I am, somehow. And then there's this door. What's up with you? Okay, I found the crystal. That door's bothering me. How would I open it? Maybe not from here. I won't really know when I'm on the other side of it, though. Although I guess maybe I'll open it and see where it opens to. That's probably a shortcut back from somewhere, I would guess. But I don't know for sure. Is this the way? Probably, yeah. Okay. That took a lot longer than just resting to get my energy back. That was pointless. So let's not make a journey back unless somebody's dead. Whoa! Okay, that was the flurry of slashes. It does attack multiple times. That's cool. It's not every time, but it's whenever he decides to do it. This is where the ogre hammers go. For some reason I decided that was the most important thing for me to do right now. Also, I'm gonna go down there. Oh, hi, slime. nice. They still glow for a while after they die. Alright, so how does this work exactly? Non-rotten pitroot bread. Another skull, that's nice. Oh, that's super cool. I've never done that before. Whoa. Save your energy. So I'm guessing if my front party members are out of energy, they just won't do special attacks anymore. Because they can still attack just fine. But I guess that must just be the only thing that fighter energy is for, basically. Yeah, slimes don't have a backside, do they? If they do, I can't find it, because one of those would have been a backstab if they did. So this is a large area under here because the pits up above are all spread out all over the place. So I guess every one of those pits would probably lead down here. So there's the way up. I just fought a slime in this position, I think. Slime bell. Okay. I don't really use those for much, but I do collect them. This seems like a nice place to sleep. Okay, there might be a bit more game here than I thought there was. I've been going for an hour, and I'm not really done with this level yet, although I think I'm getting close. I know I need just one key out of this section. I don't remember what's behind the door that opens, though. Whoa! That did how much damage? Did that say 465? Probably not. It was probably like a 46 overlapped with a 65 or something. Also, I think the ogre would be dead if I did that much damage to it. Okay. Oh hey. You gave me stuff. That ogre was an herbalist. Axes. Ah, he doesn't get rampage. Why not? You're 2 points ahead somehow. I guess just because you're a human and you had a few extra skill points. Okay, That's too bad. Okay, right, there's the key. There's some levers I have to fiddle with over here to do some stuff, I think. J-Boy, thanks for the host. I appreciate it. Even if I'm not playing your usual game. Okay, I know where I am. No I don't. I thought I did. So there are ice lizards in there. Is this the entrance? This is the entrance. Okay, I do know where I am. Alright, let's see what's up with this. This is not the best place to sleep. There are pits around. I need to watch where I step. Haven't done that in a while. Where'd the other guy go? Wait, so I didn't pick that up. There was another ice lizard here. He disappeared. Did he fall down a pit? Huh! He's just gone. There he is. He doesn't seem to see me. There we go. Ooh! Problem with that is I have to hold still for them to take effect. And I think when I get one of those special attacks, he doesn't do the previous ones anymore. That's my impression, at least. Though I think I was seeing some chops mixed in with the cleaves. I'll have to watch and see if I ever see a slash or a thrust. Because I would still like those single action damage boosts. Unless the flurry of slashes is strictly better even if only one lands, then that would be fine, but I doubt that it is. Okay. So creepy crawly's in there. I know where my destination is, I just kind of walked away from it. Oh man, nice dodging. I want to see all the other stuff though. Destination can wait. The placement of the pillars by the row of levers is most peculiar. I'll have to inspect them more closely. Okay, right. Pillars by the levers. Alright, so that is a useful clue. I forgot that I needed that. Oh, did he just thrust? Okay, good. Good to know. Nice. Okay, so it's not just flurry of slashes. Good to know. My guess was incorrect. Alright, so, right, these levers are beside some pillars. Right, so it's like 1, 1, 0, 1, 0. Let's try that. 1, 1, 0, 1, 0. That's not it. 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay, and that's cleverly just out of sound range of the trapdoor, so I can't hear when I get it right. Oh, hi. You found me. Yeah. Two of them have found me. That's could be a problem. Ooh, nice. Alright, I want you to participate somehow. That'll do. Someday you'll be able to cast a light spell. Maybe if I sleep. So how much energy do you have exactly? 310 compared to 54, 76, and 70. It is a lot more. A lot more to regenerate. Okay, the key is what I was here for. Cool. Oh, hold on, where's my other one? I put it on her for some reason. Okay, so I opened the ice lizard chamber. I opened the, whoops, little green bug chamber. I think I'm done in there. Pretty sure I got all the stuff. So I don't need you anymore. Let's see, the exit would be... Hold on, what's this? And what's this? Okay, those are parts of the tomb, I believe. Okay, so this is the northernmost point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 7 north of here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this spot has no pits, so I can't jump down and end up in one of those places, apparently. Okay. I think that's, yeah, that's part of the tomb. That'll probably open when I get to that part of the... Oh, hi. To that sequence of events. I wonder what these things perceive when they're frozen. Like, from his perspective, was I just suddenly on the other side of him and he had a lot less health? Or did he see it happening? Okay, this is the way to go. It probably is quicker to just sleep all the way here than to go back for the crystal. Crystal's a long way back. But it takes so long. I don't want to wait for this. I'll go up to like halfway. Whoa. Good thing I woke up right then. Okay. Well, that is extremely suspicious. That's interesting. Let's try this way first. Ah, that's how I get to this stuff. Maybe. No, this is a different place. Ouch! Okay, don't take that cloak. Or any of that stuff, I guess. Okay. Maybe I can weigh down the shelves with something. How would I have seen that coming? I guess by the fact that there's a shooty head there and nothing else to activate those? I don't know. Can I do this? Yeah. Do I need a scaled cloak? If I were to put it on you, I would lose some dexterity for evasion, which I don't really need. How good is dexterity? Accuracy and evasion. I mean, that's a good bit more evasion. You're wearing one of those already. So you lose 1 point in in accuracy and gain 2 in evasion. That's probably worthwhile, I would guess. And Diviner's Cloak stays on you. Okay. Why are those out there? Food and herbs. Cool. All right. So this is the way forward, apparently. Right, this I remember not doing anything. That's just a prison key. Cool. Had to try. Ah, and that's the other side of this. I see. Okay. And that's level 10 done, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's all there is really to do on level 10. So I can visit the prison. I can do a bunch of stuff there. It's not until I actually repair the mechanism that I'm trapped there forever. So what am I missing? I didn't find the lurker boots. I don't know where they are exactly. I think that's the only bit of loot that I know exists that I don't have. Oh, that's one too many. You sure are carrying a lot. I don't really need this. Like, when would I ever give you evasion in preference to strength? I would not. That would never happen. The only reason I'd keep this around is if I happen to find lurker boots later and want to put on the full set for the bonus, I guess. So I can keep it for that. It doesn't weigh too much. Okay. So... Sure, let's go to the prison, I guess. I'll save that crystal for later. I don't think anything bad happens if I just open this. Whoa. You are close enough now. I don't have to wait for you to be asleep anymore. A long time ago, they closed the portal by breaking the mechanism. It is here, nearby. Find it. It's the thing that's talking to me, by the way. This is a place that's very dark. Feels very dark, at least. And I would like some additional light. But that's too much for you. That's too much for you. Man. Everything has to be so heavy. That actually could become a real problem. I think I need to stash some things away, because there are situations where I need to pick things up mid-combat that are coming up, and I don't want carrying capacity to be too much of an issue. So I need to make another pile of stuff. Woo. I mean, I guess here's an okay place. The thing is, what can I leave behind? Not really much of anything. I want most of this stuff. I guess I can leave these. And no, I want to keep those. You don't need this box. Okay. Ah! Well, that didn't accomplish much, but it did something at least. Okay, so I want to just look around here. So that's a prison keyhole. Right, I can get prison keys for fighting things during the final encounter here. And do stuff with them. I have not found Turum's whatever. The seals of the gates will burst open if the shackles of the prisoner are broken. Seals of the gates. Okay, right, the gate's out. Yeah. So just the two Gormorgs here. Locked doors, keyholes. I think I'm kind of glad that this tile set isn't used more than just in these last two... Whoa! Oh, right, I forgot those existed. Tile sets not used more in the last two levels because it's so dark. It's just really hard to see anything here. So for the first time, I'm wishing that I had kept that lightning rod, because I think those things are weak against lightning. Although, wouldn't that have been a red number there? Maybe they're not. Okay, thrust, cleave, yep, those happen. Ah! Okay, it's you. I'm not actually sure if things are spawning, and if I can clear that out. I'm gonna try to clear it. If nothing else, I'll get some extra experience for that. Oops. I don't need this red gem anymore. That can stay wherever the iron door is. Okay, let's try to clear this out, see if I can find anything more there. There's the one scroll, there are things to fight. Whoops, there are pits to fall down. Oh. And I needed to go down here anyway. Large gear, doesn't say if I need it or not. I need some items from this bladed gear. Oh, right, it doesn't tell me because I don't know that I'm fixing the mechanism yet, basically. Sticking his tentacle through the hole in the gear. That's perfect. Almost perfect. Doesn't line up quite right, but that's a nice effect. I walked into my own frostbolt again. It's annoying how often that happens. I think I need this item. I'm gonna take it with me. Ah, you're hurting. Probably because of that frostbolt. Are you behind me? Maybe. Right, it's a little hard to get any actual safety here. I don't need the large gear. All the items I need are unique. But again, my party doesn't know that I need them yet. What's this called? The cemetery, okay. Alright, people are hurting. I can't really sleep here, though. Oh. That wasn't the sound of tentacles, was it? What was that noise I heard? It sounded more like one of those big mechanical guards. You might level up. Fume nozzle. Not sure if I need that or not. Alright, don't kill that guy. He's very close to death. I guess I have so many tar beads that I could just drink some potions, and it wouldn't be a problem. Yeah, let's do that. Here. Tattered cloak, don't need it. Closed door. No entrance. Oh, right. I get in there after I fix the thing. A lot of tentacles down here. Don't need this. That's a big heavy thing. It's a little hard to tell where I've been down here and where I haven't. Don't think I need that. I think I've been here. Well, now I'm not sure. Yeah, wasn't this the... well, no. Wasn't the pit that I fell down, like, right around here? There's the wind gate. So if I want to leave, I should go toward that. Okay, how... like that. Tiny button. Immediately in danger. Ah! Yeah, I think there's continual danger up here. Like, these are not... There's another one of those mechanical... Ouch, guards. Ouch. There's another one. Okay, there... this situation has gotten real bad. Here's the way up. Was there a button? The only one I saw was the one to open the door. Oh, shoot. Was it on level 12 or 13? Oh, wait, what? They throw all the scrap metal and old parts down in the pits, I see. We may find what we need here. I think when I enter a level, it means the next time I sleep I'll have the dream for that level. That was the dream for level 13. There we go. Side passage in the cemetery. Okay, I'll check there in a moment. It might be a fruitless effort, but I am still going to try to clear out the prison. I know stuff is definitely spawning here during the final encounter, but I don't know that it is now. Those have definitely found me. Nice. So that's 2 more Goromorgs down. There's another one. Yeah, I think they're just continually appearing here. Oh boy, and this is pretty hazardous. Is there any point to fighting here? Should I be doing this? Ow. Hey you, come here. Maybe this is just a place to keep fighting if you want to grind for experience. That's possible, I guess. But I should spend some more time here before I decide to say, yes, things are respawning forever. They might not be. Because I know these dudes come from the middle, where the mechanism is. And there's like 3 more of them still up. This spot, right here, that's the magic spot. Ow! Okay, don't stand there. Whoa! How are you alive? Barely. 1 health. Boy, these do not go down easy. Okay, how close are you to a thingy? Fairly close, you're getting there. I think you will level to 14. Whoa. They destroyed the mechanism. They took it apart to keep the portal closed. But it can still be mended, I know how. To reopen the portal, you need to find the missing parts. There are 4 parts missing. Go. Oh, I just realized something. I had forgotten. When I... Okay, so I have one of the parts here. A finely machined gear. We need it. Yeah, that actually happens to go here. Okay, so he's the one who's talking to me in those tooltips. So this part of the tooltip didn't show up when I was down there the first time. Somehow I don't feel like I realized that the first time. Alright, there's like a glowy orange thing that goes there. Some kind of 3-pronged thing that attaches to that. And like a medium gear there, I think, maybe? Nice. He must have already taken some damage. Soft little backhand, yeah. For something that size, though, soft little backhand will do a lot of... still do a lot of damage. Okay, so you need a lot more health before a little bit more health before I jump down anywhere. Let's see how safe this place is now. Seems okay so far. Alright, so I think I want to do a thing before I jump down pits. I want to know... Alright, so this way is north. The north wall has... Oh hey, there is another of those. North wall extends to here. Okay, so the west wall. A lot of prison key doors. West wall just sort of curves around to the south. Okay, so on the south wall is where the exit is. That's where I stashed a couple of little things. This is an interesting little spot. Huh. I already read that, right? Mm-hmm. So then this is the east wall already. Okay, so this is not that huge an area. It's actually a lot smaller than it looks. Okay. So east-west is the large dimension, north-south is pretty small. Okay, so I am on the western end. I'm gonna jump down a pit somewhere. The wind gate is... yeah, I'll fight you in a minute. The wind gate is in the east, kind of. The northeast. Okay, northeast to exit. Whoops. Did these make noise when they're... wait, do they move between grates? I heard a noise coming from here. That sounded sort of like a tentacle monster. I can't tell if they just make idle noises when they're not up, or if, like, that was actually it moving from here to here. I couldn't remember where I encountered it a minute ago. Okay, so here's a button. Aha, I found something. Torches, in case I need them. I mean, okay, sure. Okay, I need this, the ore. This mineral is rich with energy. Okay, not that button. Yeah, there's probably others. I'll take a look around. Ring gauntlets, don't need that. A nozzle used to spout fire and flames. It's covered with soot. The teeth are too numerous on this gear. We need a smaller one, okay? Smaller gear. Oh, infuser. An assembly of small pumps and valves. It still seems functional. Okay, so got the infuser, got the ore. I need one more little thingy. I already got the small gear. Okay, so buttons. Buttons on walls. Keep an eye out. So we'll work from the wind gate outward, I guess. Hold on, is this the same wind gate? There should be a grate right here with a tentacle. No, are there two? No entrance. Okay, there are two ways to step into that. Oh, hi. Pipe for circulating dangerous fumes. Is that... do we need that? I don't know. It doesn't say. Yeah, northeast. That is the... okay, so that's the way out. Northeast. Yeah, he is. He's carrying a lot of stuff, but he needs to carry it. This is heavy. These are heavy things, but we need them. A small gear. Oh, hey, there's a button. Well, it's a button. I don't know if it does anything. I don't hear any noises. I've pressed it an odd number of times, so if it does something, I've done that thing, I guess. Maybe there's more. There's one. Oh. Okay. But what's the other button for? Well, here, let me, can I send items through this? Yeah. There we go. Have some stuff. So what's up with you, mystery button? I want to mark you with something. So if we see a throwing knife, I've already pushed that button an odd number of times. Like, it totally could have opened something just at the other side of the dungeon somewhere. That's possible. I guess I should follow a wall. Let's follow the right wall. I don't know if I have all the items. I'm not sure if the... okay, this is an island. Let's check it before I continue following the right wall. Nothing on the island. I don't know if I have all the right items. I know that the ore is used. I know the infuser is used. Aha. I don't know if the pipe is used. I found a thing. A few basic provisions in it. Okay. Can I verify that... I'd like to know if those other buttons were... or that one other button was involved in opening that door. It probably wasn't. Don't need that. Aha! Extra flasks, that's nice. I'll probably be wanting those soonish. So what about that mystery button? Whoa, no entrance. Oh, that was probably the mystery button. Oh, okay. Spiders. Haven't seen you in a while. I saw that spider leg. Nice. Yep, they make a pretty good scream. I really like the one of the those little green guys with the really short ones that were all up in the Fighters Challenge. That's just a very satisfying sound. Whoa! Ouch! That hurt a lot. Ouch! That hurt a lot. What the heck? Since when do crabs hit that hard? I know they hit kinda hard, but that's like kind of excessive. Alright, so what's so special about this hallway? Hey, I wonder if this might be where I find Turum. Because I haven't done that yet. And I feel like I've been reasonably thorough. And this would be the most sensible place for him to be hidden away, probably. Well, I pressed it. Too many things. Too many things. I don't need all this, do I? I mean, I guess it's nice to have, but I'm gonna leave those torches here. And the box. Really? Wow. Actually, you're barely carrying anything. Your capacity is just enough for this armor, basically. And a tiny bit of food, and that's it. Wow. You need more strength, but you're never going to get any. Oh. A treasure! Hey! That's only 4 out of 7. I wonder where the other 3 are. None of the lands engraved on this globe seem familiar. Is it a map of another world? Tetharian. I wonder if that's... I wonder if that is something. Are you gonna die? Hey, a gold key. Nice. Is this where I entered? Yeah. Okay, let's make sure I saw everything in here. I did not. There's more spiders. Okay, following a wall. I got all the stuff in there. Except the torches, which I didn't need. Ouch! Oh hey, his poison went away. That's nice. Look at all these empty potion bottles. I should just fill them up with potions, probably. Sure, something like that. Okay, I was on the right wall. There's something there. Maybe. Okay. Whoa! Supplies! Oh! Okay. Hey! So here's the other gold key store. I had never found this. Neat. Aha! Plate armor. Bags and torches. Nice! Let me take out the spiders first. Yeah, energy potions are probably a good idea. How many blood drop blossoms do I have? I only have 9? I'll make some. I mean, that is a good idea. I will find them handy for sure. And I can spare a few blood drop blossoms at least. Okay. So feel free to use those when I need them. Ah, bunch of food. I see. I don't need that. I already have a lot of food. That's just 2 steaks. I'll leave them there. Okay, so save, and let's check what these are. Foods and potions, okay. Herbs, okay, there's more blood drop blossoms. This is not a terrible choice, but probably not a great one. Alright, so that would fill out my plate armor suit, but the only item I would need out of that is this. And that would be too heavy for him. He cannot carry... Well, I guess I'd put his food on somebody else. Okay, don't think I care about that. Just a tiny bit of extra defense for him, and... he has enough evasion. Yeah, Minotaur's dying first anyway, so doesn't really matter. Extra bombs, 2 fire bombs, 2 lightning bombs, and a fire blade. Okay, that's cool. This is the only one that really interests me. And would I even use those herbs? I might. I don't know. There's probably not any other place to use gold keys. I guess I should open this one, just to get him this slight bit of extra defense. Even though it's heavier, which is annoying. Unless there's something else to do with gold keys, there probably isn't at this point of the game. It's pretty unlikely. Alright, well, since I can get a small upgrade and I don't think I'll be getting anything better, might as well do this. So I'll leave this here, put this on somebody else, put this on somebody else, put this on somebody else. That's what I figured. Distribute this among somebody else. Maybe. Maybe I could... Let me ditch this box. That's an idea. Boxes are heavy, they hold lots of stuff, but if I put it in sacks instead, that doesn't weigh me down as much. Still not enough. Evasion, dexterity, vitality. Yeah, nobody needs this. Ah. Somehow, just... There we go. No? No? Okay. Ah! It's a fine balancing act. Alright, so is there anything else to see down here, I wonder? Probably not much. Oh, how'd I end up here? Alright, way out is like here-ish? Here-ish? Somewhere? Where am I? Well, I'm lost. I guess I'll just follow a wall. Okay, so I'm out of there. So, question. Where do I find the Turum event thing? I remember being told it's not this late in the game, but I must have gone by it, I guess. Anybody know what level it's on? Because I would like to see what that is. Not sure if I'll do another playthrough of this game. I might. This pipe is not used. I have the wrong item. Can I take parts out after I've put them in? Yeah. Alright, so that's what goes there. Level 10, okay, I better go back there, I guess. Nice. Wait. I was so sure. There it goes. Okay, infuser would go here. Or would go... I'm missing a thing for that. Alright, let me get all the ingredients of this, then maybe I'll go back to level 10 and see if I can find what I need. Okay, so this was... My theory was this was the button that opened the no entry thing. I can probably check that real quick. I kind of know what the thing I'm looking for looks like, approximately. So it has like 3 prongs on it. Or something. But I don't really know where to look down here. And of course there's still level 11 to do. I don't think there's much combat there. Mostly just... Wait, how am I here? Am I... Is this... I didn't end up in the... Wait, what? Am I back in where I think I am? Yeah. Okay, so that button either doesn't reclose it or is not the thing that opened it. I'd kind of like to reclose it because I don't want to keep ending up back in here. Here. Stop going this way. Tattered cloak means stop. Do I need... No, this was a secret. I don't need this. Beyond repair, yep. Oh, hey. Already did that, okay. It's covered with soot. Nozzle used to spout fire and flames. This is not what I need. But until I find something more fitting, I guess I'll take it. Like, I thought I was... I think I get a fairly clear indication when I find the thing that is the thing that I need. So I put that through the wind gate, at least. But I don't think that's it. This is definitely not it. This is just old scrap, yep. Another one of those. Maybe that is it. Sorry. I had to do something. Okay, hi bug. You're here. Going up there kind of has a cost. I mean, just in health, which I can get back easily enough, but I feel like I don't have the thing I need. It might be on a shelf, on a wall somewhere, and I'm just not seeing it, but I've made a full circle now. Alright, well, let's see if it's the fume nozzle or whatever. Where'd it go? I put it in the wind gate. It went... oh, it goes to a random spot. That's weird. No, this gets a gear. It's not a thing that goes here. It's another... I need like a medium gear to go there, I think. Yeah, there's the small gear for this, then there's a medium gear for the other one. That's what it is. I was focusing on the wrong part of the thing. Okay, so look for gears. Teeth are too numerous. We need a smaller one. Teeth are too numerous. Like, I can't really move forward until I find this item. But nothing here is really marked very well. I know not to go that way. Teeth are too numerous. I know I'm just going in circles. A small gear. Like, I already took one of those. Maybe I need two? I don't think that's right. Yeah, so I have that one. I already put one steel gear into part of the machine, though. Like, I think I need something in between. Oh, wait, shaft? It's in good condition, but we don't need one. Okay, so not that. Like, I was pretty sure there was a medium gear. Is that it? Nope. Nope. I feel like I should just, like, pick up all the junk and just clean it up, put it in one pile somewhere. That might be silly. I guess I can check to see if another small gear will do, but at least I can do this and know that none of that is usable. None of this is usable. Anything that's in a big pile is not what I want. The problem with the follow-a-wall strategy for navigating a place like this is that it misses islands in the middle. Like, is this an island? It might be. There could be stuff, important stuff on it, or next to it, that I need to pay attention to. Alright, well, since I'm finding nothing but my old pile of stuff, let's see if another small gear is enough. Which has just gone to some random place. I guess I can take the one I already used. See if it fits two different places. Wait, there's a bladed gear. Ah, those are different. Okay, I think the small gear was the right one. Where did it go? So the wind gate down there seems to just teleport to a random spot up here on this floor. Also, all the enemies are gone here, so it is totally possible to clear this out, as it turns out. Here, I don't need you. You go away. I don't need you. You go away. Man, I shouldn't have just stuck that through the wind gate. I should have kept it on me. But it was slowing me down. This is such a dumb problem to have. Like, I had it in my hands. But now it's gone. There it is. Okay, so bladed gear goes there. And ore goes there. And this goes here. Okay, so that's all the parts I need. Alright, so what about this Turum thing on level 10? I guess I don't know for sure that I can get to it now, but it seems like I should be able to. Level 10's not enormous. Ah, and I think I know a good place to investigate. Let's see, the exit was... south? No, not south. Possibly east. So, at the beginning of level 10, there were these two, there was two shelves near the red gem that seemed suspicious. I never did anything with them. I feel like if I put a gem on one the right way, maybe it will open something that I want to get to. If I can ever find my way out of here, then I'll investigate that. There we go. I'll take a look a little bit. I'll ask if I need more help. So there's the gem. Ooh, I wonder... Could I go back to level... I wonder if I could get the green or blue gems from way back in previous levels. That's kind of tempting to try. They are a long way back, though. So the things I was thinking about were here. Yeah, so these two shelves, those were empty when I got onto the level, right? I'm not 100% sure about that. I think they were empty. No, they weren't. Those both had round keys on them, and I used the round keys to make progress in the dungeon. Okay, so it wasn't here. Does it have to do with this red gem? I'll ask it that way. Because I know there were previously green and blue gems earlier in the dungeon. I could maybe go and get them and see if they do anything here. Okay, so nothing to do with those. Alright. So it's probably just a secret spot in here somewhere. So if I were Turum, where would I have drawn my last breath? Probably not there. I already checked all these walls. There's the caves. He was leaving notes still. Let's see, I never saw a note of his past this level. So he got this far and no farther. He did leave a note in the caves. He was going to keep exploring. He wished he had more provisions. Did I see him in the shrine? Okay, well, if I don't need this, I don't need this. I might need to get back to a previous part of the level, though, just in case. So right, I can confirm he has been in the area of the caverns over here. Oh, hi. Somebody else is here, too. Hey! Level 14. It did happen. Nice. Still doesn't get me to Spellcraft 50, but at least I'll get a little bit more energy. I should have put that point into ice magic. Oh well. Alright, so that happened at least. I wonder if this is going to be harder to find without a map. Probably. But if it's the sort of thing where it's just some random button on a wall somewhere, then I'm probably not going to just stumble onto it. What was this? I'm trying to find... Okay, so this is Inner Sanctum. The place I was looking for was through here. Okay, so Turum had notes in the caverns. He did not have notes in the shrine. This seems like a fairly special place. I feel like... Okay, 4 dragon statues. This spot where I'm standing feels like it might be special in some way. Because, like, I was sleeping where the dragons gazed before. Or resting there, at least. I mean, that's kind of a stretch. If I'm grasping at stuff like that, then I'm probably not on the right track. And if it doesn't have to do with this red gem, then this doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm probably not going to find this easily. Feel free to start giving me general hints of places to look. Or like maybe the category of thing I'm looking for, like if it's just a button in some random place on the wall. Northern parts. Okay, that's helpful. I believe the caverns are most of the northern part. There might be another northern part accessible from someplace else. So here's one of his last notes. Provisions are running out, but I think this cavern is my best bet for finding a hidden room or some creatures I could hunt for food. A hidden room. Okay. A hidden room or some creatures I could hunt for food. So, okay. So north is that way. This isn't really the northern part of the dungeon, probably. Am I hearing... I think that's just general ambience. Okay, so, if it's on this level, it's not down those pits, so there's no reason to... This is the westernmost pit. I just want to check this. Nah, same place as everything. Okay. So let's go to the north. I don't think the cavern is the right place. Can I keep this open? Yes, I can. Huh. Yeah, these guys are coming from somewhere. Maybe everybody else can level to 14. Alright. North. Oh, really? Shield strength. So this is kind of northern. It's hard to tell relative to the wind gate what's north and what's not. So if I went through the wind gate... which is kind of a long way off. Here's a closed door. Why is this a closed door? Oh, because of that. Okay, that's not what I want. Alright, so this is as far north as I can go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14... 15, 16... Oh, this place. 17, 18, 19... Yeah, I'm going pretty far south. I'm pretty much lost at this point. Okay, so here I am. Okay, yeah, so all that stuff is through there. That's just the iron door. I don't know where that puts me, though. That's not something I want. And there's no way to get farther north than that from here. Okay, I might need more hints. Because this is not really availing itself to me. So there's that. Column next to a pit. Okay, great. That's helpful. So the main place that I know has pits would be... Well, here's one. Yeah, main place I know that has pits is the caverns, so I want to go back there. I guess I'll just check. Yeah, okay, so if Turum was searching around the caverns, then yeah. Maybe my hunch was correct. Maybe. What's this? How did I end up here? Where am I? Okay, yeah, here's the caverns. So let's check this again. Aha! Okay. Finally, I discovered a stash of supplies, but once I got in here, the wall closed shut behind me. I have been too confident in myself. I thought I knew how the rules of the dungeon worked. Uh-oh. I'm going to heed your warning and save out here. Let's make sure that doesn't happen to me, too. Well, here's a lot of stuff. I wonder if when I step here, I'm going to get trapped here forever. Maybe not. Okay. Remains of Turum. Yep, that's a thing. Long ago decayed remains of a human. These bones have a strange aura. I'm gonna try and take these out of the dungeon with me. Maybe something special will happen. Probably not. They're kind of heavy. That will be a pain. Those don't count as a skull to increase... couldn't I separate his bones and keep his skull just to increase strength? That's too bad. Tattered cloak. My ink is starting to run dry, and I haven't had a crumb to eat in days. I can hear them whispering behind the walls. They knew I wasn't on their side. I'm too weak to walk. I'm trapped. If only I could Wonder what he means. Okay, so most of my hunches were right. That's where his last notes were. There was a hidden room in here somewhere. Ooh, hey, I'm glad I got this. Axe has probably seen more split skulls than any other in the history of mankind. Let's add a few more to it. Would that happen to be lighter? It would, slightly. Phalanx helm, don't need that. That's old. Hardstone bracelet, that's old. That's a higher attack power, slower cooldown. Okay. Alright, and that was what Turum had. If I want to keep his remains, I need to ditch some stuff. They're not that heavy. They're not that much heavier than food, I guess. So here, I'll just do this. And I can take him out with me. Okay. What if I touch a crystal with them? Let's try that. Because he did talk about it, like, on this level, wasn't it? Yeah! Why would he talk about this so late? Okay, that sounds like a thing to do. I don't remember where this took me. Oh, here. Okay, that's handy. This is probably not it, but just in case. That's not it. Hey, look at that! You hear a distant sigh of relief. Ha! Did I save him? It did something. Question is where? A distant sigh of relief. So if I heard it, then he's still in here, right? I know there's an achievement for helping him out. I haven't gotten it yet. I wonder if there's something more I need to do still. Maybe it's just being slow and it'll give it to me in a minute. Ah, yeah, there it is. Achievement. Buddies with Turum. Yay! I saved him, kinda. Well, that was a cool little Easter egg. Yeah, there'll be nothing in here. I took his remains. He's I guess that was just his... I don't know. I don't know what to make of that exactly. But I did it, whatever it was. And the room didn't lock me into it the same way it did with him. Where am I? Why is this door closed? Oh yeah, it's this one again. Navigating without a map is hard. I'm starting to get tired, and I've been in this dungeon for a while. Oof. Yeah, so that's probably a good place to call it quits, I think. I still have all of the tomb to go. I did everything else, so next stream would probably be a pretty short one, but I don't think I want to push through and just get this all the way done tonight. Okay, so I'm back here. I doubt there's anything there, but just for completeness, let me check that room in the caverns again. It could also be the sort of thing where there's something extra during the ending because I found that. I don't know. Yeah, nothing else in here. That's what I figured. Okay. Well, cool. I did a thing. All right. Let me get positioned back at the way down. And then I guess next time I'll repair the mechanism and do that stuff. Right, that doesn't take super long. You know what? Maybe I should do it now. Oh, nice. Okay, I'll have to try that. That's cool. So name someone Turum and I can play as him. That's neat. Okay. All right. Let's see. No, the tomb was fairly lengthy, wasn't it? There's a fair bit. I think I'm better off just stopping here. Yeah, so next stream might be a slightly shorter one. Yeah, I have just a little bit more game to go. Probably can squeeze... Oh boy, you were a fair bit ahead because of the Spirit Mirror Pendant. It's really unlikely you'll level up again. It is slightly tempting to just, like, grind enemies for a while and get to level 15 to see what... Well, see, I would want you to get to level 15 because I want to see what Master Assassin is, and you need a full level plus a little more. And, like, Archmage is cool, but it's not really surprising. Like, it fully describes what it does there, so... Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so anyway, I think I'll just call it a day here. I'll come back to stream the last little bit of this, the tomb, and the final battle, and all that stuff. Yeah, okay, so this has been fun. Thanks for coming, and I'll see you next time.